It's purely in English language. So far as divorce is concerned under Muslim law, as before that, we have to discuss certain aspects which are very much necessary. Uh, so far as marriage under Hindu law, it's a sacrament, and in Muslim law, it's a purely a civil contract. So when we come across the concept of divorce, that is under Hindu law and in Muslim law, Hindu law is concerned, it states that under certain circumstances wherein any of the spouse can go for the divorce, that is either husband or wife can file application before the concerned court for the divorce, and that application has to be according to the section 13 of the Hindu Marriage Act. I mean to say that under section 13 of Hindu Marriage Act, there are certain specified grounds. In those grounds, they can file an application. That means they have to stick up to the section 13 of the Hindu Marriage Act, and in any one of the ground is applicable, they can file an application, and that application can be filed either by the husband or wife. But coming back to the Muslim divorce concept, it has a certain different aspects from Hindu divorce. See, the first thing is that talaq is nothing but it is a separation of unions or brokerage of marriage tie, and this brokerage or dissolution of marriage, you can say, it may be either by the death of the spouse or either by the divorce, that is talaq. So we discuss about the other aspect, that is divorce. See, coming back to the Muslim divorce form, the first form of divorce is, that is divorce by the husband, and the second form of divorce is divorce by the wife, that is under certain conditions. That means wife can also divorce her husband under certain circumstances or as certain conditions. Third form of divorce is divorce by mutual consent. That means both agreeing to divorce each other. And fourth form of divorce is, that is divorce by the court. In the divorce by the court, there are certain grounds were prescribed, and in any one of the ground they can go for the divorce by filing a application in the court. See, when we compare this four form of divorce, we come across the most superior power is given to the husband, and husband can divorce his wife irrespective of any of the grounds. He can divorce his wife at any moment, at any time. Divorce by the husband is something controversial issues in the recent developments. But prior to that, how this diverse form of in Muslim law, that is by the husband, it has been prescribed under Quran, that is talaq ul sunnat. Talaq ul sunnat has been divided into two forms, then further categorized in two forms. First category is talaq hasan, and the second category is talaq hasan. Talaq hasan, AHSAN, and talaq hasan, HASAN. See, talaq hasan is the most or the best approved form of divorce, and it has been considered by the Quran as one of the best form of divorce, because in the Talaq Hasan, husband can divorce his wife, and that divorce or the pronouncement made by the husband to his wife during a Tuhar period, that means the wife should not be in a menstrual period, and a single pronouncement during the Tuhar is enough. That means husband will pronounce that I talaq you, and that pronouncement is made during the Tuhar. That means she is not in a menstrual period. And the third thing is, after the pronouncement of talaq, the husband has to wait for the completion of the iddat period. That means the pronounce, as soon as the pronounce is made under Talaq Hasan, it will not take effect immediately. It will take a prescribed period, that is for a period completion of iddat period. And another point is that there should not be an intercourse between husband and wife after the single pronouncement until the completion of the iddat period. So that means even after making the pronouncement, there is a certain conditions, and that condition is after the completion of the iddat period, this talaq comes into an existence. That means there is a complete dissolution of marriage. The object is, or the question which comes to our mind is, why this form of talaq is not immediately takes the effect. See, this is the interesting point. See, under Quran, as I said, it is the best approved form of divorce. It is because Quran has appreciated on the technical ground. It means he has to wait for the period till the completion of iddat period, because Quran says that there is a chances of getting to their marriages. That means they can settle their misunderstanding, they can live as a husband and wife. Object is very simple. A certain space or a certain time is given to the husband to realize, or else he can say he can get back his wife, or he can revoke his divorce, and again they can live as a husband and wife. This is what the reason it has been considered as the best form of talaq. Another form is other category, that is other kind under talaq ul sunnat is talaq hasan, Hasan. In talaq hasan, 3 pronouncement is necessary, and this 3 pronouncement was not made simultaneously. These 3 pronouncement were made at 3 different time. One pronouncement during one Tuhar, that means wife should not be in a menstrual period, and the second pronouncement is made after the first menstrual period. That means second pronouncement is made when the second menstrual period is completed. Third pronouncement is made when third menstrual period is completed. Ultimately, approximately 3 menstrual period, comparingly 90 days. That means the talaq takes effect under talaq hasan after the period of 90 days. Remember, even after the second pronouncement, that is at the second month, after the second menstrual period, husband and wife cannot go for the intercourse. If they do so, then the marriage, or the divorce will revoke, and they will be as a husband and wife. This is the best piece of, you can say, a form of a divorce wherein in a talaq hasan and hasan, a certain period is given to revoke their divorce, right? See, in this aspects, one thing is very clear: either it may be a talaq hasan or a hasan, and this both right is given to the husband to divorce his wife, but the husband has to wait for this certain period so that the husband can revoke his divorce. So this is all about the first form of divorce. In the next video I will update further aspects of divorce. If you have any doubts, please feel free by putting a question in the group, and you feel free to approach me. Thank you.